McGee and Josh Arnold from the Bob and Tom Show. Beautiful lob. Thanks for the assist. There it is. Strike. Great job, fellas. And now we have a member of the Arc of Evansville, Bob Mahoney, to throw out another pitch right after we get these pictures taken.
All right. I like to hear myself. Can you hear me?
Zane Clodfelter here. Josh Arnold. Chick McGee.
Thank you, Zane. You know, we're doing a sportscast, so this is the voice I'm going to use.
Josh, do you hear you?
Good evening.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
A little bit. Which is, you know what? That's the perfect amount.
Good. We want to make you guys happy. It's great to have our friends Chick McGee and Josh Arnold from the Bob and Tom Show here on 90s Night. Guys, welcome to Bosse Field.
Oh, thank you, Seth.
It's Zane. Zane.
Oh, Zane. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah. Man, great being here. What a night for a game, huh?
Right. And I'm impressed. Chick got my last name right on
yeah.
this show yesterday. Clodfelter. He knew.
I'm a big. I follow Zane on Twitter.
Yes.
I get up every day and I start my day with a Zane tweet. I go, what does Zane say about today? And I check it out and I go, okay, well.
I can verify all of this. He really does.
I come in. I go, Josh, did you check out Clodfelter?
I know, Zane.
I say, how do you feel about Clodfelter? There you go.
It's great to have you. And if you're in the Evansville market, you can listen to Chick McGee and Josh Arnold on 107.1 WJPS. Is this your first visit to Bosse Field?
Yes, this is my first visit to Bosse Field. This is lovely. I had no idea of the history of this place with the movie that was League of Their Own was filmed here. I had no idea.
They also shot part of JFK here.
That's what I heard. And Tom Hanks liked it so much he still lives under the stadium.
I did not know that. I'll have to include it on my next ballpark tour.
in the basement under left field.
Oh, there is one.
Also, my first visit here, and I'm thrilled now to be able to say that I've been to all three of the oldest stadiums in operation.
Right. Fenway Park in 1912, Wrigley Field in 1914, and Bosse Field in 1915, the three oldest professional ballparks still in use in the country.
Is that right?
It is.
I had no idea. Evansville is full of history is what they call that, right?
They do call that.
Yeah.
Call it that, yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. But you know what? It's also got a bright future, Chick, and that's what I like about it.
It spans the decades.
It does.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that makes this baseball facility over 100 years old. Is that
It
right?
is.
That's crazy.
Well, that's nearly a century.
That's pretty close to a century. Got to be pretty exciting about that coming up.
Do we have to be talking about the game while we're doing this?
That's honestly a great point. So there is a ground ball, and it's a fair ball to Riley Crane. He makes that first out there at first base. The runner and the leadoff man heading into scoring position at second base. It's still scoreless, so Josh Arnold, you're from St. Louis.
Yes, sir.
St. Louis Cardinals. You're a National League style guy. This is a National League style ball game right here.
Yes, and boys, aren't these almost extinct?
Right.
Nothing, yeah.
So what are your thoughts? The DH is probably going to make its way into the National League probably next year. Do you guys like that, Chick, the sports guy on Bob and Tom? Do you like?
I do not. I'm a purist. You know that about me, Zane. We've
I
had
too.
many discussions about this. I like sudden death in the NFL. I don't think they should change anything. Celebrate a touchdown like you've been there before. I'm an old timer. I like everything the way the good Lord intended. The DH in the American League and no DH in the National.
I concur.
Yep.
Does that mean agree?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then I do concur.
That's
yes.
right.
Yeah.
Right. To the bell. And the pitch. There's a guy batting right now. And it fouled off third base. No, that's a fair ball off third base.
That's absolutely a fair ball.
The
throw.
Oh, the score for the bad guys. Boo.
Boo.
You know, I think a mistake was made there, Zane. I think the cutoff man should not have been hit. I think the ball would have rolled into home.
See, sometimes I wonder that about the cutoff guy. Like if you just let gravitational force, get the ball there. Like, it might show up in the nick, especially if they're slow at running like I am.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Is this like professional wrestling? Could they have had the little step stool out there for the third baseman to jump up on it? To get
Yes,
the ball?
and it's also like professional wrestling in that the whole game has been scripted before.
That's it.
So the players get together and they talk a little. Now they're, they improvise a little, but most of it has been pre-planned.
Okay. Now that goes in the dirt. Snap throw to first base. He's back safely.
Jake's doing very well.
What do you think?
You know, honestly, our play-by-play guy, Ryan Brown, is now going to Harvard Law School, so he had to leave this week. We have an opening for play-by-play for the rest of the year. It's been by committee.
Look, God knows I've got the time. I can come right down here, zip down here during the week when they're home. What else am I doing?
And what fly-by-night law school was this again?
Harvard. He got his undergrad at Vandy. And
Never heard of it.
Is this a dog-friendly press box? I can bring
It
the
is.
girls? Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. Well, I can do this.
Every Sunday home game, by the way, at the ballpark, you can bring your dog. It's Dog Days this summer. That's one of our promotions.
Oh,
this
that's
year.
awesome.
Yeah.
Woof.
Do any ever run out onto the field to try to get the ball?
No. Pre-game, yes, because our manager would always bring his dogs.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's very nice.
So, yeah.
Are you getting a picture for Zane? All right.
We are getting a picture. Thank you so much. Jess Hooker is here as well from the Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah. We're all here. Except Josh. Evidently, he just took that break off.
No, I started, I'm
It
watching.
must be the first hour of the show, right?
Oh!
I do listen to your show
Boy, oh boy.
every morning.
Holy heck.
Not to be Tom Griswold, I'm sorry.
Oh,
but
no.
So there aren't as many nachos up here that I thought there as I thought there might be.
You mean in the press box?
Yeah, disappointing.
Okay, all right.
Do you want that? We've offered you food 3 times.
Now,
Saying they don't know that.
I'm sorry.
now, why did this guy from the Greasy Grizzlies? Why did he swing at that pitch and come nowhere near it? That was embarrassing for him.
He might have
Yes.
been. He could have been stealing signs and stole wrong.
Boy, I hope his parents didn't see this.
Boy, I hope
It is on
the same thing.
FrontierLeagueTV.com, so there's a good chance they're watching.
Oh boy,
Okay,
that is a shame.
Yeah, to the bell and the pitch.
Dude, look at that leadoff on second.
Oh,
man.
he did it
And he took
again.
it. He's going.
Yeah,
He's gone.
Jack Harris with a strikeout and
There you
the
go.
throw down to first, and that
To verify
runner
it.
there is at third base with 2 outs now. So that's a big timeout for the Otters.
It absolutely is. Yes, this could be the second run on the board. If my eyes don't deceive me.
Because it's 1-0 now.
Right.
Yeah.
So if another run scores, they would make it 2-0.
You're better than Tim McCarver.
Or maybe even 1-1, depending on who's. You know what? I am kind of better than Tim McCarver.
Should we recreate Tim McCarver, Deion Sanders fight? Whatever the hell you say, Deion. Whatever the hell you say. Keep running your mouth, Deion. Oh, okay. So here we go. Here comes another pitch.
Let's let Zane do his. Are you supposed to be talking?
I am, but we're just glad to have you here. So whatever you guys want to talk about, that is a pitch in the dirt, and they'll get a new one.
Oh, sure, yeah.
God forbid it hits the dirt and you use it again, right?
No, yeah, exactly. No, the umpires know. Hey, that one's.
Rubbing up baseballs.
Now, here at this stadium, do the umpires dirty up the balls pregame, or do the team?
Our clubbies do.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, our clubbies will do that between 2 and 4 o'clock. And
Are
then-
there still some umpires that like to do it themselves?
Yeah, and they will inspect it in the umpires' room, so the baseballs are brought there. And then if they're not good enough, then they'll have to redo it. But who wants to be a jerk and tell the clubbies to rerun the baseballs, right?
Yeah.
What are the clubbies? Like baseball groupies?
Yeah,
What are
so they're the ones that are in charge of washing all the jerseys, making sure all the equipment every day, and hung up nice and clean in the lockers.
like in Rudy when they would shine up the helmets.
Right.
Okay.
That's our version of a clubbie.
That's nice.
Benny Garrett, Cam, Ellison, they do a great job here.
Everything. Look at that. That's up in the air.
Oh my God!
Let's see. Back to the fence there.
And it's a long out.
He snagged it.
It's a long out, but the bad news is
They scored one.
they did. But the good news is we have Chick McGee and Josh Arnold. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. We're going to talk with them on ODN on Frontier League Live TV for another half inning. We'll be right
that'll
back.
be another $50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're in the money. All right. Cool.
Back here on the Otters Digital Network, Frontier League Live TV. Zane Clodfelter here. We have Chick McGee and
Hello again, everybody.
Josh Arnold
Hello.
from the Bob and Tom Show. And you, if you're in the Evansville market, can listen to Bob and Tom on 107.1 WJPS. And if you're worldwide, Westwood One, and go to bobandtom.com. There's the full affiliate list, right, if you want to listen to you guys every morning.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Well, that was a bit inside that pitch, Zane. Your thoughts?
I'm going to have to agree with you there. Now, if we were looking from the other direction, it would have been a bit outside.
I can't work with you anymore.
So this guy actually just was signed by the Otters today, Jeffrey Baez. This is his first game as an Evansville Otter.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Jeffrey, glad to have you.
He's got to be nervous, right?
He's 0 for 2 today, so he does not have a base hit yet.
Oh, and he's not that good. Yeah.
No, don't say that.
He's got to be really nervous.
No,
Please hit a home run and get me out of this jam. Geez.
Boy, he wanted a home run.
He was swinging for a grand slam there with nobody on base.
Yeah, he sure was.
No, you know what that was? He swung, fouled it back, hoped it would rip through the screen and hit me in the face. That's what I think he was trying
Please don't
to
joke
do.
about that, because there is a little crease up there where that security camera is, where if you hit it at the precise spot, it does come through a crack and people can get hit even though they're seated behind the net.
My Lord.
Okay, yeah, please don't joke about that.
Don't tell me that, Zane. What are you, the doomsayer? What? Okay. All right. Where are we? What's the count?
Nice crowd tonight.
It is.
I'm going to say, what do you think? 60% attractive people?
That seems high, Josh.
I'm an Evansville native. I think you're overselling that very much.
That's a fly ball to left. That's an out.
And the first out for Jeffrey Baez, that'll bring in Dakota Phillips, who's catching. He's from Texas, Nacogdoches, Texas.
No kidding.
And his name's Dakota, huh?
Dakota.
That's weird. Does his parents know
Yeah.
Parents know geography? That doesn't. Why isn't he like?
That is a very good point.
Texas Phillips, born in Dakota. I don't. Never. I'm not helping him.
Well, here in town, the University of Evansville had a student athlete who played on the baseball team. His name was Indiana Stanley, but he grew up in Georgia.
So that's amazing. Indiana Stanley.
Yeah, what a name.
That sounds like the fill-in for Indiana Jones. Like, Jones is sick. We just got to get Stanley. Put the mop down, Stanley. You're in.
Are you responsible for everything Evansville? You seem to know all facts Evansville.
So I do public address here, and this is my 10th season, and then I'm the PA voice for the University of Southern Indiana.
That's great, Zane. We'll read your Wikipedia.
Hey, whatever random bit of trivia you want to know, Chick McGee, Josh Arnold, I can tell you about the beautiful River City.
Yes, and I love being with somebody who's very proud of where they are. And
I didn't say proud.
Well, we know you are. I can see it in your eyes. You talk about the area with such joy and pride, and boy, it sure is nice being here up here. Still no nachos.
This is awkward that we don't have nachos.
It is awkward because now you can hear us on the outer concourse, so all the concession workers that are privy to the nachos and cheese can hear you begging, and they haven't brought them up yet.
Oh, man, look at that.
Back to the pitcher, hit him right in the, and he caught the ball right over to first. That's an out.
So retire him 1-3, and one more out to go with our friends from Bob and Tom. We have Chick McGee here and Josh Arnold. Jess Hooker is here as well, and then they're going to be guest PAs in the 7th here, so if you're at the ballpark,
look out.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to actually announce some of the batters?
I'd love to, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll make that happen.
No, I'm scared. No. Really? Can we make up names?
Yes.
Claude Balls.
The author, of course, of...
I was a tiger tamer.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Will you behave?
Sorry. The owner's not listening, is he? I think he's probably
No one's watching us.
No, the owner is drunk and fast asleep.
Oh, jeez. Well, we'd like to thank everyone here in Evansville for inviting us down. We really do appreciate it. And
as you leave, quickly make sure you grab your to-go bag for the trip home.
What's the score? 1-0. The grimy Grizzlies. What are they? Yeah.
The Gateway Grizzlies. And
Gateway.
The bad thing is the Otters came into this game. They're still in first place and have the best record in the Frontier League, but they came into tonight being shut out in 28 consecutive innings, and they're still being shut out here in the bottom of the 6th.
You know what, though? I've got a good feeling overall, and I think this will be they will win this game. I'm going to call it right now.
Bet me this guy hits a home run.
I bet you he doesn't in that pitch. The pitch just happened.
I bet you he hits a home. I bet you a plate of nachos. He hits a home run in this at bat.
Zane, let me ask you this: So you're also a journalist, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm a sports editor for a weekly newspaper outside of Evansville.
Okay.
Holy heck.
Has anyone ever used...
he got hit with the pitch.
Batter's got hit. He's taking his base.
In
fact, he got hit so hard he's taking 2 bases. This is very unorthodox.
That's weird. That must be a Frontier League rule.
There's a lot. Hey, you should... Do you know how our games are decided if it's still tied after 10 innings? I kid you not.
They put a guy at second?
Oh, so that happens in the 10th, the international tiebreaker.
Yeah.
It's still tied after 10. Home run derby. I kid you not.
That's a fan favorite, though.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm actually cool with it.
Okay, that is a Frontier League rule. So if you're going to make jokes about the Frontier League, that is one of the rules.
That's
on the first day of the season, has there ever been a headline? In fact, I would hope this happens annually. Welcome back, Otters. Sort of a welcome back Cotter homage.
Welcome back.
I'm looking at your face. Not only did you not care for that, it's also a resounding no.
He wasn't even aware it was supposed to be a joke. He looked at you like it was an informational sentence.
Yeah.
That was amazing. It's just like the morning with you here.
It is.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
How's the banjo, by the way?
The banjo, I have finally, it's back in my possession.
Okay.
So it was being borrowed for a little bit, and
I
it's
bet
back
you
in my
this guy
possession.
hits a home run. I bet you played it not just.
Oh, dude, I'm in. We're in. I'm sorry. Yeah, and you actually said that earlier, and I stepped all over
ignored it.
You could have brought the banjo, play the national anthem for us on 90s night. That would have been quite the crowd pleaser.
If you have a bluegrass night, I will. Boy.
Don't say that this close to Kentucky when we're just on the river here in Evansville.
And you do not want me playing the national anthem. It would be considered treasonous if I tried to do that on the banjo.
A couple years ago, we had someone actually, they were supposed to sing the national anthem. It was Kids' Day, I kid you not. And they messed up the national anthem, put the microphone down, and then put the microphone back up and said one of the naughty words you're not allowed to say on your morning.
Are you kidding
me?
For Kids' Day.
Okay.
I'm going to write a book when I quit this job. It'll be 10 years, or I hope to be back next year. But
however long it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's a pop-up there on the infield.
Well, that would have been out of here had he straightened it out.
Now let me get this.
Oh.
A nice backwards tumble there. He kept his composure.
He made the catch. Final out. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts are...
I like the Evansville uniforms much more.
These are throwbacks, so
they're
special
great.
jerseys tonight for the
They are
Vikings.
great.
They're wonderful, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Final thoughts, Zane. A pleasure being here with you. Thanks so much for letting us be a part of it.